Alright guys, the new engine is here, and thank you to my viewers for helping me make a choice on what engine. I have my heart on a Yamaha, but you guys really helped me decide on what brand to buy. And this is what my viewers told me. 1% told me to go with Evinrude, 4% told me to go with Mercury, and 30% recommended me Suzuki, and 65% recommended me to stick with Yamaha. So I listened, and also I made my decision on a Yamaha due to the reliability that I had on the other one. But I did look at a lot of options. The Suzuki was just a little heavier, the price was lower. Evinrude, I did not look at it, and 4% told me to go with Mercury, which I appreciate everybody giving me their feedback, and it helps a lot of viewers also to make a decision based on your comments, so I really appreciate that. Alright guys, what I decided was a Yamaha F225 XB. So now I have a 4.2 liter V6 instead of a 2.8 4-cylinder. Alright guys, and this model is not the new model that's coming out within a month or two. This is the older style, which I love this older style too. The new style looks great, but the older style is more sleek and more aerodynamic, and the new style has a new look that I'd rather have the old style. I really like the old style look, so let me show you what it looks like. And if you ever open one of these Yamaha boxes, be very careful. Use cutlass gloves, because this metal is like a knife, so you really have to be careful of that. Use cutlass gloves. .225 horsepower. It looks beautiful. It was shipped in perfect conditions. I like the crate that they use. It keeps it intact. This is a big block. You can tell it's a big block. And as you've seen, the new ones look different. Back here, there has a line through here. I really like this tile. It makes it look very sleek and aerodynamic. Alright, let's open up the engine, see what it looks like inside. Wow, this V6 is huge. It's way bigger than my 200. You can see how thick the engine is. The block of the engine is way thicker. You got 3 cylinders on one side and the other one on the other side. And I got mechanical controls, because I was thinking I'm out there very far in the ocean. If I have electrical controls and something happens, I think it's going to be a lot harder to get it fixed and come back home. More complicated. So a lot of my viewers have told me not to go electric controls, go with the wire controls, and a lot of my other viewers have been saying to go with digital electrical controls. Again, the reliability is not going to be the same for me, and also to work on it, if something happens, I can repair it myself. If it's digital, I have to take it to the dealer, so I'm trying to avoid to have to take it to the dealer. Mechanical for me is a lot easier to fix, and also it's going to last a lot longer. We don't know digital controls, electrical controls, how long they're going to last and what kind of problems they're going to give in the future. So sticking for what I know is the best. and I was able to get 2 extra years of warranty that expires the end of August, and it was valued at almost $2,000 for 2 extra years. So I have 5 years of total coverage from Yamaha instead of 3. So that was an awesome deal. I could not let that pass. To see what it looks like in there. All right, it looks beautiful. It's good to check the engine. You never know if something has happened on freight. Also, we'll remove this cover here. Beautiful. There's your 3 spark plugs here, 3 here. It smells really good. It smells new. Yep, definitely it is a big block engine, a V6 compared to the 4-cylinder. Way bigger. And the mounting holes are the same, so I'm not gonna have to open any holes on my transom. It looks like those holes are gonna fit also the 225, so that makes it a lot easier to install and also keep the integrity of the crooked pilot house. So it looks like here I'll be able to put my same hoist system that I had on the 200, so I can hoist this engine also in the air, so I can install it on the transom there. And you can see right there's the air intake. Starters right here. Now this engine is a little more complicated to get to the timing belt. If you want to remove it, you have to remove all this wires and lift them up so you can get to the timing belt. But that's something that you're only going to do at 1,000 hours. You're not going to be doing the timing belt at 500, 300 hours. So I'm basically going to do it at 1,000 hours to change the timing belt. So the other motor had 435. I never changed it. There was no need for it. Now the shaft of this engine is the same as the other one. It's 25-inch shaft. So I think it's gonna line up perfectly the same way as the other one lined up. Another thing I saw here, the other one I had was a different material than this. This looks like stainless steel. The reason they did that, I don't know. Maybe it's better material. But we're gonna find out later with time why they did that. And also the anode of this one, the 200 had a straight anode. This one has a curve, which is better because it has more surface for the anode to work. Alright guys, this is the hardware that came with the motor. Came the battery cables, really heavy duty battery cables, and also more hardware here. The manual of the engine. Also the priming bulb that came with it, and the mounting bolts, which they're very expensive. I went online and each of these bolts are over 30 bucks a piece. You need 4, that's 120 bucks plus the washers and the bolts. So that's very expensive, and it came with it. And I looked online to see what comes with the engine, and also I looked at YouTube videos. Nobody has shown what's the hardware that comes with the engine. So this is great for you guys to know what comes with the engine. You got your power, negative and positive cables, priming bulb, the bolts, and also the clip where the harness hose will go to the engine. Alright guys, hope this helps. Everything looks, not even one scratch on that engine. It's incredible. It was well packed, especially on the steel cage. And I want to thank you guys for helping me decide on an engine. Like I said, my heart was with Yamaha, but hearing you guys' comments really confirmed me that I had to go with Yamaha to keep that reliability that I always had in the ocean. And Suzuki is also a great engine. It's made in Japan, and it's my second choice. If I could not afford this Yamaha, I would have went to Suzuki, but the rigging would have set me off. Rigging would have cost me maybe $2,000 to $3,000, so I was not going to save any money going with Yamaha and keeping my existing rigging was the best decision. Alright guys, thanks again for all your awesome comments and support, and soon I'll be making a video on how I'm going to mount this beast into the beautiful transom of the Crooked Pilot house. If you guys would like to make a contribution or buy me a beer, please go to paypal.me/out on the reef USA, and also this link will be in the description below, and any small donation will really keep helping making these videos. Thank you for watching, and always navigate safe.